Everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with NCAA 14, and we have got the Nebraska Dynasty coming your way right here. I was really hoping that I was going to get a chance to play with the alternate jerseys that Nebraska is going to wear in this game, but I was disappointed when I saw that EA Sports had released a new jersey pack, and it wasn't in there. No, the uniform pack consisted of like 2 jerseys and like 3 gloves, and that was it. So that's all right. We're going to have to go ahead and just play with the normal jerseys. I was thinking about playing with the ones from last year, but I just didn't like those jerseys at all. I didn't like the giant N on the front and stuff. But anyway, let's get to the game. This promises to be a great one. Taylor Martinez with the read option is going to get a huge pickup right here. He's going to get tackled after picking up 37 yards. Now, there's a lot of speculation on how important this game is going to be to the career of Bo Pelini, who is the head coach of Nebraska. Because when you take a look at some of the stuff that he's done, oh, Taylor Martinez fumbles it. Not cool. He has one great run, and then he coughs it up on the next one. But Bo Pelini's record against ranked opponents is 6-12. Which is not great at all. But honestly, I really do like Bo Pelini as a coach. I mean, I think he's a great person. And, you know, when you look at the records of the teams overall, 9-10 win seasons, that's really not too bad at all. I know a lot of Nebraska fans. I shouldn't say a lot because I think that misrepresents who I'm talking about here. There's some fans who believe that every team that Nebraska fields should be like the team from the 90s. Where we were winning national championships, putting out some of the best teams that college football has ever seen. And that's the standard by which we should live by. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a good goal to aim for, but to have the expectation and to believe that that is where we are always going to be is just ridiculous. So, while this game may weigh heavily on Bo Pelini's career at Nebraska, I really don't think it should. I think he's doing a great job, but that's just my 2 cents anyway. All right, so 3rd and 21. Nobody's been able to score quite yet. This one is going to go to Long, who's going to get the first down. So we pick up that 21 yards plus 6. We're going to go with another read option right here. But I'm like, nope, got to get it off to Abdullah, who picks up 3 yards on that. He's pretty lucky we even got 3 right there. So Martinez with the toss. He'll pick up 4 yards, so we're getting ever closer to the first down marker. 3rd and 3. It's going to become 1st and 10. Kenny Bell with the catch across the middle. So, going to go with the read option again. It works so well early on in the game. And honestly, like with all the football modes that I'm doing, oh, Taylor Martinez. Oh, how did he not get the touchdown right there? Come on. Like I was saying, with all the game modes that I've been playing in football, I've been using the read option a lot more, and I'm liking it quite a bit. So, there we go. Abdullah finishing it off here for us to be able to get the first points of the game. Nebraska is going to be up 7-0. Now, both teams, UCLA and Nebraska here, have some great offensive squads. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. The question is how are the 2 defenses going to perform? UCLA, you know, it's done pretty good here the beginning part of the season. Nebraska, I mean, that game against Wyoming where we gave up over 600 yards, I thought was pretty crazy. That really got me scared for what we're going to be seeing throughout the entire year. But, you know, I think with the defensive struggles that we have because the team is young. Speaking of defense, here's an interception that we're going to get a good return on. But, I mean, with the youth that we have on defense and the inexperience, of course, we're going to have some games like that. But, I don't know. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going to have to make sure I watch it. But of course, I always watch Nebraska games. I'm a Nebraskan. That's what I have to do. But we've got 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Taylor Martinez using his feet again. Great block. And if I would have figured that I was going to get that block, I would not have ran out of bounds right there. But there's Kenny Bell on the slant. Nobody really around him at all. Took advantage of that one. 15 seconds left. We could get another touchdown. Abdullah cutting in, and that one move puts 7 points on the board for us after we kick that extra point. All right, 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Now, UCLA is going with the hurry-up offense, which you guys know very well. I don't like that in this game because of how often this happens. That's okay. 3rd and 7 now for UCLA. I'm going to be predicting a pass. It looks like I did guess correctly. So that one is going to get caught. That was a great catch. Now after a run that doesn't go so well for UCLA, they're going to hand it off to Jones here, who's going to go to the left and lose another yard. So 3rd and 12. I'm going to have 7 defensive backs here in this one. And the throw over to the left will be deflected, not intercepted, but Rose covering the wide receiver very well. All right, so now we finally start the second quarter. And the defense is really going with Abdullah most of the time. But I go and I run the read option. That time I go to Abdullah. That was a smart call. I get the first down. Now I'm going to be looking deep downfield here. Taylor Martinez able to go ahead and get it to Long, who makes the catch in traffic. That 4 verticals play across the middle. It's my bread and butter here on those 3rd and long. But Abdullah losing 3 yards. It's not what I want to see. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a tough play for me here. Going with a flea flicker. But the defense really came strong on that one. Not the best time to call the flea flicker. I just wanted to do something cool. I think I did a flea flicker. Did I do that in the first game against Wyoming? I think I might have started off with that or something. I love doing those little trick plays. I wish I had some more in here besides just the flea flicker. But all right, a catch by Peyton. UCLA really has been like dropping down here once they keep going through the drive. And when they get to 3rd down, it just hasn't been pretty for them. And 4 of 10 passing, not the best either. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to hand it off to Abdullah, who's got some great blocks ahead of him here, but really stretching that out to be able to pick up 9 yards. So we're going to go with him again in the goal line formation. And there he goes, just getting that 1 yard, but that's all that matters. It's not like with the goal line formation I'm expecting to pick up 20, 30 yards. I mean, that goes against everything that the goal line formation is supposed to be for. But I'll go ahead, I'll do something crazy. Some more option here. Abdullah cutting over to the right, changing direction on that one, and that's what got us the first down. So I go ahead and audible out here. I figure the read option is not the best play to be going with, and that was a smart call because I don't think we would have been able to pick up 11 yards if I had gone ahead and stuck with the run right there. Less than a minute to go here. We're looking at 47 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can get a touchdown before we reach the end of the half, and I still have all of my timeouts left. So clock management, it's going to be huge for me right here. Changing it up, going back to 4 verticals. Now, there we go. Turner on the left side. He was definitely the man to go to right there. A great pass, not the best move by the defense of UCLA. So we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to halftime. Huskers winning this one 21-0. Now, there really isn't anything I'm going to be changing here in the second half because I'm doing a very balanced offense between running and passing the ball. And running, I think, has been more effective in this game than any other game that I have played in NCAA to date. So that's been nice. Defensively, we've been able to stop UCLA. So them having no points is a huge victory for the black shirts of the Nebraska defense. All right, so Jones fighting to be able to get those yards. 3rd and 4. Now, a little read action play right there. Or read option, excuse me. Works out well for UCLA. Okay, one more time. Man, anybody who uses that's rocking it. Whether it be me, UCLA. I'll tell you what, I become a big fan of the read option here after playing Madden and NCAA here. I'm a huge fan of it. Like, I'm thinking about incorporating it here into like my overall offensive scheme that I put together. But all right, field goal here for UCLA. It's going to be their first points of the game, 21-3. Going to go ahead and put Cotton in motion, going from left to right. Martinez is going to get sacked. I think if I would have stayed a little bit more in the pocket, blocking would have been better. But now I'm looking at 3rd and 20. Now, I was able to get a first down on 3rd and 21 earlier, but I'm back into the end zone. I get it to Turner because I really didn't think anybody else downfield had a good shot. Potentially could have been intercepted if I went to some of my receivers downfield. So UCLA getting it here in pretty good field field position. I keep saying that. It's not field goal position right now. It's just good field position. Anyway, incomplete pass right there on 3rd down to make it 4th and 6. UCLA again is going to have to punt. Going with another deep pass. We're going to be spreading it out here, going vertical on this one. Kenny Bell with the catch, and he gets the 11-yard pickup. It's one of my favorite plays to go with, too. All right, so T-Mart keeping it. Only pick up 6 yards. And I say only because of the amount of yards that I've been able to pick up on some of the other plays earlier on in the game. So keep it again. Another 6-yard pickup. Going to be changing things up just a little bit. So there we go to Abdullah on the left side. Wheeled him out here, changed the play, but that's what I like to do here. Change those routes depending on what I see from the defense. Now across the middle here, another catch. That's going to be a 7-yard pickup to make it 3rd and 4. Now we're going to be going with a slant play again across the middle to try and see if we can get the touchdown, but Abdullah is not able to hold on to it. We got it to him, but just wasn't able to bring it in. So we're going to have to settle for a field goal right here. 24-3. Nebraska up by 3 touchdowns now with 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the game. I don't think UCLA is going to be able to go ahead and put anything together. I mean, I'm really going to have to mess up quite a bit on offense. And that, I think, just sealed the deal. Evans with the interception there. Ciante, my man. All right, so now it's time for us to go ahead, put the final nail in the coffin if possible. Martinez sliding. Probably should do that a little bit more. If I lose Taylor Martinez, I think I'm done. But I should have kept it right there. I did not read that one correctly, so Abdullah losing 4 yards, 3rd and 14. Got a lot of receivers I can go to. But I made the smart call right there, 19 yards through the air. See if we can finish it off with another option play. I don't think there's any way the computer would have been able to predict me going with the option as much as I have. If you go back and you take a look at some of the other games that I played on this channel, especially from NCAA 13, I rarely ran the option, but I know with the tweaks and stuff that they made to this game to kind of make the option a little bit better, I don't know, I've been a lot more confident with it, and it's been working out well. Now, I'm not going to go back here to the 90 Huskers, like the 95 Huskers, the 94 Huskers, where it was just a ton of option plays, but they can get away with it, you know, with Lawrence Phillips and Tommy Frazier. Those guys, whew, those guys were insane. They were good. All right, 3rd and 5 now for UCLA. There we go. Getting the sack, 4 minutes and a second left to go in this one. Taylor Martinez. This was a semi-designed run play. Now, I wasn't really thinking about passing, but I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll roll out. And if I see there's some green, I'll just run with it. But if not, I can pass. Kind of do the same thing right here. I figure I wasn't going to be able to get a good pickup on the ground. Did not expect to get this another touchdown for Nebraska. 70 yards right there. Wow, 38-3. I was figuring a high-scoring game, but the Nebraska defense is not playing like I'm expecting them to be able to play in real life. But that's because I get the advantages of being able to guess plays and, you know, get little boosts for that, which of course you don't get in real life. No real boosts for anything that you do. Another sack right here. This time UCLA losing 5 yards. And 2nd and 15. So not really putting too much pressure here on the quarterback. He's going to fumble it here, but unlike Taylor Martinez's fumble, that one's going to go out of bounds. So 3rd and 10. Going to be going back, playing the pass. And then, oh, I thought we were going to get a sack, but Jackson with the interception. I will take that too. You know, I think I'd actually prefer that over the sack. Because the punt, well, I probably wouldn't be at the 40-yard line like I am right now. So I'm going to run to the left here with Amir Abdullah. A great run and pickup for 22 yards. So going to go ahead with the audible here. Going to go over to the right side to Turner, who's going to juke in. Probably got a couple yards because of that. All right. Another option play. And look at this. Some great blocking by Kenny Bell. That's what got Taylor Martinez that touchdown here for 25 yards, 45-3. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. This might be the last drive for UCLA. So bad tackle attempt right there. You got to stick to the basics. You got to tackle well. I mean, that's just like the first thing on defense you're taught is you got to tackle well. We just haven't been doing that here in this game, but it hasn't been hurting us too much. But a false start right here for UCLA is going to make it from 2nd and 2 to 2nd and 7. So this is going to go ahead and set up an obvious passing play here. Or at least that's what I was thinking. But Jones only picking up 2 yards. I'm very lucky that he only got 2. 3rd and 5. Now we go with the pass. So that one's going to get thrown out of bounds. A big mistake there. And so we've got the ball. Now I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead, kneel the ball, and that is going to be it here for this game. Nebraska with a big win, 45-3. I think I hit the amount of offensive production that a lot of people are thinking that we're going to get. But it's just the defense that really showed up here today. Show my defensive prowess here. But anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. More of the Nebraska franchise to come later on, so check back next Saturday. You guys are awesome people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.